Hey, we back at it again with another Jmac reacts. You did. Hey, and I just dropped a new mixtape, man. Look, I'm not a rapper. These are short stories too. Hey, it's in the bio. Go tap in and listen to it if you get some free time. Let me mute this before it play. Then we gonna hop straight into your boy ranking his most ridiculous things. You know what I'm saying, bro? I've been gone for a minute, child, but I'm finna be back on this shit tough. Like, I'm finna come slam y'all with these bitches, like back to back to back to back to back.
Actually, should we say, hola hermanas, estoy muy entusiasmado porque yo tengo mi primer colaboración con mi marca Sisters Apparel con mis hermanas.
Ustedes ya saben que hemos sido amigos por mucho tiempo, so this collaboration was literally perfect for us to do. I'm so happy that it's finally here.
Como pueden ver, we did hermanas. We switched it up a little.
Yeah, we're gonna have to skip
It's a little bit different or more annoying than normal. I'm currently under the weather. Don't worry, I've gotten tested. I am corona-free, but I definitely have a cold, which is typical of this, holiday season. So I'm just hoping to get better very, very soon. So I'm sorry that you're gonna have to deal with that for this video. But on a second, more exciting note, I hope that you guys—
Side note, I mean, no homo or nothing, but bruh do be on point with his makeup. Just saying.
that little cute hermanas commercial at the beginning of today's YouTube video. Yes, you can finally announce it. Sisters Apparel is having its first ever collaboration, and it is with two of my best friends, Laura and Louie, and I am so beyond excited. The collection is launching on December 17th at 12 p.m. PST on sisters-apparel.com, and
Cool.
where people rank things on this website called Tier Maker. People are ranking everything from memes, different songs, or musical artists, different YouTubers and stuff. And a few days ago, one of my favorite content creators, Laura DIY, uploaded a ranking video where she ranked questionable moments in her are all very, very questionable. However, we're talking about the experience as a whole and getting an opportunity to be the first ever male for me. This is going right up to 10 out of 10 would do it again. Now, let me clarify, okay? The eyebrows, the makeup, the backwards leather baseball hat, and just this photo in general are all very, very questionable. However, we're talking about the experience as a whole, and getting an opportunity to be the first ever male face to cover girl literally was something that I could never even dream of. It jump-started my career.
Damn, that mind did cover girl? That's crazy.
Not be here today if it were not for CoverGirl, so I'm very, very thankful, and I'm just also, most importantly, really just proud of the message that it sent to not only the beauty community, but also to the world that wearing makeup is okay no matter who you are. So definitely top of the tier and good one to start off on. This next one is bleaching my hair. We all saw the YouTube video, we saw the Instagram photos. This was in 2019, I believe, and right away I need to decide between probably not again, but happy for the experience, and def wouldn't do it again, but I learned from it, and I think that I'm gonna have to go with that one. Just because I love.
Bruh got 10 out of 10, would do it again. May do it again if I had the chance. Probably not again, but happy for the experience. Definitely wouldn't do it again, but I learned from it. I almost ended my career. Bruh, so funny, fool.
Having bleached hair. I loved the photos. I loved filming with it. I think it looked really, really good. However, it ruined my hair. And I think that that's where the I learned from it part comes in, because my hair was literally falling out for months afterwards. It just not a good idea. So this next moment is me at the Met Gala. And I think that I'm definitely going to put this in.
What do you do at Met Gala?
I think that I'm gonna put it in May, do it again if I have the chance. And here's why.
Nigga, not bullshit with these ass, but not just trying to learn. Damn, this man getting his check. He got two of them hoes in that bitch.
Million years would have thought that I would be invited to the Met Gala. The Met Gala is for like A-list fashionable celebrities, and I am not that. It was so much fun. It was an amazing, amazing night, and I was so grateful to be invited.
Maybe you are though. You say like I'm not, but apparently you are if they invite you.
Outfit, on the other hand, was not my favorite. Now, let me clarify. I got the opportunity to work with Alexander Wang for the Met Gala, and he is by far to this day one of my favorite designers. I have so many of his pieces in my collection. However, I just did not feel like my outfit that I wore to the Met Gala fit the theme very well. I definitely felt out of place, if that makes sense. The theme was camp, which basically just means over the top, colorful, very, very dramatic, and I just didn't feel like this outfit made sense for the event. I definitely got clowned for it, and it definitely made me sad because it was such an incredible experience, but I wasn't able to enjoy it fully just because I knew I was gonna log onto social media after the fact and get dragged, which I did. Okay, this next one is my God is a Woman singing cover. You believe God! You believe God! No. I'm gonna put this in depth, wouldn't do it again, but I learned from it. This was not career ending by any means, but it was bad. The makeup look in this video, so gorgeous. The singing cover, however, at the end of the video, I really couldn't tell you why I did this. This is not
you
the song.
can tell you ain't seen the way he was moving his chin and his lip. I'm not downing nobody for singing because I just ain't the best, but I can hold notes. But you can tell like the way his mouth will move, like that ain't his shit.
For me, I sounded awful, and I got clowned for it, and rightfully so. Next is my James Charles at Coachella 2019 with the ass out. I'm gonna put this right up at the top of 10 out of 10 would do it again, and I know Lewis is off camera.
Come on, ain't got the alley chaps on, G.
Giving me a nasty look, but this is top of the tier for me. This outfit was iconic. This outfit was my first photo to ever get 4 million likes on Instagram. That is so cool. I felt so confident in it. My butt looked amazing in it. It caused a ruckus on social media. What?
I think the fact that it blended your foundation on your ass cheeks might have been why it's not in my top category.
Yes, Lewis did put foundation on my butt cheeks before leaving for the festival. The last thing that I would ever want was a 2018 Bumpy Bussy repeat in 2019. So this next photo is one of my original Instagram photos from 2016 or 17, and this photo basically represents the original style of James Charles makeup. White wall photos, the man bun, gray hair, the big block eyebrows, and the gray contacts. This is gonna go right into the probably not again, but happy for the experience category. And let me tell you why, okay? I agree, it's horrendous. The hair, the makeup, everything about it is very, very just questionable, which is the theme of today's video. However, if I did not go through this phase, I probably would not have the makeup skill that I have now. This era of my makeup definitely got me a lot of attention, honestly both good and bad. The good being that it jump-started my career and I got a lot of people talking about me and, you know, me joining the beauty community, so I was able to grow a following, but it also got me a lot of hate comments. But I used those hate comments and I, you know, looked at them as constructive criticism and figured out how I could do my makeup better and improve as an artist. So I made my eyebrows thinner, I chopped the man buns off, which was the best decision I've ever made, got LASIK eye surgery so I can see now and don't have to wear colored contacts all the time, and I'm definitely proud of the artist I have become since this photo was taken. So happy for the experience, but definitely never going back there again. Okay, this next one is definitely a little bit of a sister scandal, and this is when I did the mugshot trend on TikTok. And I'm gonna put this one in, do I dare put it in almost ended my career? I don't think so. I'm gonna put this one in, definitely wouldn't do it again, but I learned from the experience, and let me tell you why. This was the trend that blew up on TikTok, where basically people were creating makeup looks or making it look like they had gotten arrested. Basically, I gave myself a black eye and a bloody nose as if I had gotten in a fight and then, you know, got locked behind bars, and I posted it online. You know, most people definitely got the reference and understood the TikToks because they had seen the trend, but it very quickly blew up on social media of people saying that I was mocking domestic abuse victims, which was absolutely not the case.
Folks always be running off. Like, nigga could do something so small and people just take it to a fucking another fucking planet. I don't know why people do that shit. I can't understand.
I could see why this would offend people, and I did end up deleting it later on. However, this was definitely frustrating because it had nothing to do, literally at all, with domestic abuse victims. I'm not sure why anybody would even...
Like, how did they even get, like, where did they even get that from? Like, this was domestic abuse. Like, what?
Like, want this to correlate in any way, shape, or form. That it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, definitely would not do it again. I learned from the experience, and I'm definitely a lot more careful about what trends I participate in moving forward. Okay, so this next photo to rank definitely has a lot of different layers to it, and it is my James Charles It saga. Basically, this started off with me going to see the It movie. I tweeted a few minutes into the movie that I hated the movie. Finn Wolfhard, one of the actors from the movie, ended up seeing my tweet and then quote tweeted it and dragged me for being on my phone in the movie. I got dragged to literally hell and back once again on Twitter, not surprisingly. And then a few weeks later, after a lot of requests to do it, I did a tutorial on the It makeup look. So I'm gonna put this in probably not again, but happy for the experience. This happened when I was still a little bit of a smaller creator creator and beauty guru, and I really didn't care about what a lot of people had to say about me. I was getting in scandals all the time, which I'm not proud of, but this is one of those scandals that even today I still look back at and laugh because it was so stupid. Tweeting during a movie and having your phone out during the movie, sure, it was not the most polite thing that I could have done, but I didn't.
But everybody got their phone out in the middle of the movie, bro. On time I don't see, you know what, niggas even got their phone out in a dice game. So you think that wasn't gonna happen? Come on, fool. Come on, bro. People got their phones out on roller coasters. Stop.
Movie, and I ended up backpedaling and saying that it wasn't that bad, but I stand behind what I said. The movie sucked, I did not like it, and I did not like the second one either. Sorry about it. That does not take away from the fact that the actors are all incredible and amazing. I'm actually friends with a few of them now, so like literally no hard feelings at all. I just personally did not enjoy a movie. And then the makeup look portion of this, I also think was funny too. Obviously, you know, it was petty to do an it makeup tutorial after saying that I didn't like the movie, but it is my job as a beauty guru to create makeup looks, especially for Halloween time that you guys want to see. And this Halloween look was definitely one of my favorite looks that I have ever done, honestly still to this date, so I'm proud of this and probably would not do it again. I've definitely learned my lesson about sharing my opinion about movies or really art. It's just not necessary sometimes. So, okay, so this next moment is definitely a scandal as well, and this is when I called out Alicia Keys for having a makeup line. Probably not again, but happy for the experience, and let me tell you why. A news outlet had released an article saying that Alicia Keys was launching a beauty line. That's what the article title had said. I'm a huge fan of Alicia Keys. I love her music. She's an incredible artist, but for the past 5 years, she has literally been in the public eye saying how she does not wear makeup because she really wants to go for natural beauty, which I think is incredible. There is nothing wrong with that. But when I found out that Alicia Keys was launching a beauty line after publicly not wearing makeup for 5 years, it rubbed me the wrong way. And I thought this is ridiculous because there's a really big trend of major celebrities coming into the beauty community and just making makeup lines left and right because it's a cash grab. There's a lot of money in the beauty community. It's a $1 trillion industry, and a lot of people just see it as money signs and a way to grow their brand. And that is something, you know, as a content creator and as a beauty guru that works really hard on makeup looks and now working on my own line that'll be launching eventually, I found to be disrespectful. But it's happened before, and you know, you can make your own opinions as a consumer of which brands you want to support and which brands you don't want to support. I, however, looked like a major clown when I found out that the beauty line Alicia Keys was releasing was a skincare line, which made perfect sense. Unfortunately, by the time that I had already realized this, I had already started getting dragged on Twitter left and right. I learned a really valuable lesson during this experience to not be a gatekeeper. This is an honest mistake, and I reached out to Alicia and her team to send my personal apologies, and everything is, you know, good, and we're moving on from the situation. Probably would not do it again because I learned from the experience. So this next moment is also another James Charles beef with a makeup line, and this one was with Lauren Conrad. And I'm just gonna put this right away, and definitely wouldn't do it again, but I learned from the experience, and I'm gonna keep this super short. Basically, I got a PR package from Lauren Conrad's new makeup line, and the products that were in the package were empty. There was no actual product in them, and I had already been having a awful day from other things that were not related to, you know, Lauren or her PR package. So I posted on Instagram stories and I talked about how other people should not be making makeup brands. Once again, from the last segment, lesson learned about gatekeeping. Lauren and I reached out and spoke privately after the fact. She was literally so beyond nice. I issued a direct apology to her because I felt absolutely awful, and this was not something that I would ever do again. I felt so stupid.
Yeah, that was lame, G.
Very grateful that she handled it so professionally and so politely and was willing to talk to me and accept my apology, and it will not be happening again. This next one. My first apology video.
My almost got me.
This one and almost ended my career. So far, it's the only one that has been in that category, and I think we all know why. That video shouldn't have been uploaded. And I think once everybody saw No More Lies, we all know why that video should have never been uploaded. But regardless, it's there. And I don't think we need to talk about it much further. And I'm just glad the situation is over with. So we're just gonna...
What do you apologize about? Y'all tell me in the comments, because y'all know I don't know too much about this shit. So y'all let me know what are you supposed to apologize for?
Leave it at that and move on to the next one. This next one is Flashback Mary. I'm gonna put Miss Mary in... Miss Mary and may do it again if I had the chance. Flashback Mary is an iconic meme. Hi sisters! At the time, getting clowned for my makeup looking gray and ghostly was really, really hurtful and offensive and scary for me to deal with as a new artist. But now looking back at it, this moment is iconic. I love Flashback Mary. It was the birth of a massive, massive internet meme that is still alive today. And this was definitely a turning point for me as well that shifted my content. It was really my first video that combined like makeup with entertainment and comedy. And it was so much fun for me to film, and it really set the standard of the content that I wanted to be producing here in this YouTube channel. And here we are 4 years later, and I'm really, really proud of the videos that we have made together. So definitely putting it on, may do it again if I had the chance. I love that I turned into a meme. Okay, so this next one is one that a lot of you guys might not even know about because it was definitely early on in my career. This was Flashback, my a cappella group that I was in with some really, really close friends. I'm honestly gonna put this in may do it again if I had the chance. This group was
so he can sing? Cause that other video, what was it? Which video was it? Was it this one? Was he singing in this or this? That was atrocious. But I mean, if he can sing, he was in an a cappella group, so he probably can sing for real. That's what I'm gonna say. So maybe I should take back my comments. I don't know.
a lot of fun to be a part of. You guys obviously know that I love music, I love singing, and I love a cappella. The group ended up coming to an end after a few months just because we were all really, really busy and we all weren't exactly seeing eye to eye on what we wanted to happen with the group. But regardless, nobody's on like bad terms. It wasn't like some crazy fight, and I'm still really good friends with the majority of the people that were in the group, so I would do it again if I had the chance. Okay, so this next one is brother and sister, and I really want to put this in may do it again if I had the chance because personally I would do it again if I had the chance, but I know that Ian would not. I'm gonna put this in probably not again, but happy for the experience, just to set expectations that unfortunately brother and sister will probably not be coming back, but I loved doing this, and I know that Ian did as well. I brought him onto my channel to film a bunch of different videos together, and we had so much fun while doing it. It brought us a lot closer, and you guys loved the videos as well, but throughout the process, Ian just realized that social media wasn't really for him. He has now since moved to New York and is a signed model with IMG Worldwide, which I am so incredibly proud of him for, but being a social media influencer was just not the path that he wanted to take, and of course, as a brother, I respect him for that. Yeah, I think that's why I would put it there. All right, you guys, so the very last thing that I'm gonna be ranking in today's video is something that I have gotten so many questions, so many tweets, so many comments about for the last several years, and I have avoided addressing it, but this is the sister.
I'm gonna get me, y'all. Close as hell.
And when I think back at the Sister Squad, this was a big part of my career. It lasted for like an entire year, so there's definitely a lot of different moments that would be ranked, you know, at different places throughout this list. However, when I think about it as a whole, I'm actually gonna put it right next to brother and sister, and probably not again, but happy for the experience. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, just out of respect for everybody else that was in the group, but I mean, regardless, there's no denying that the Sister Squad was a huge part of my career, and was honestly, as much as I hate the word, iconic. It was really cool to film these crazy, over-the-top videos with, at the time, my best friends in the entire world, and get to put them out for all of you guys to see. We never ever could have imagined how big the Sister Squad would have gotten. The fans were so supportive as well, watching literally everything that we put out together, and we had a lot of fun while filming those videos too. There's some of them like Emma's Vegas vlog, which I have to admit I've gone back and watched so many times. You know, unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end at some point, and the Sister Squad was one of them. Basically, we were all just at very different points in our careers and our lives, and we needed to go in different directions, and I promise that was the best decision for everybody involved, including you guys as well. A few months ago, I did actually reconnect with Emma, which was honestly just incredible, and we did end up filming a collaboration as well, which was so much fun and very nostalgic. We definitely would do it again, so if you guys want to see that, let us know. But as for the Sister Squad as a whole, it will definitely not be coming back anytime soon, but that's probably for the better, and I'm going to leave the conversation at that. All right, you guys, well, I think that is the ranking complete of all of my questionable career moments, although I'm definitely
Hey, y'all, you know, CD was saying, hey, this was another Jmac React. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And, you've been in the mix. And I'm out. Oh, also, I got a mixtape at the bottom in the description.